and everything had changed. A sudden blur, the world rearranged. No warning, no time to exhale. In an instant, I was older. The landscape unfamiliar beneath my feet. The world turned around so quietly. I didn't notice the tilt, the ground rushing near. I blinked, and in that instant, reality's weight settled upon me. A cloak I hadn't known I wore. I was no longer a little girl dressing up in fairylands. I was no longer a little girl sitting on her dad's lap. I was no longer a little girl crying in her mother's arms. I was no longer a little girl. I blinked, and reality crashed at me, knocked me down. The scent of nostalgia lingered like a forgotten, bittersweet perfume, evoking memories I thought were long buried. I blinked, and now I grieve for that little girl, the energetic, happy little girl I was. I grew up and didn't realize the time slipped by unnoticed, sand slipping through my fingers, grains at a time. It was too late, so now I'll grieve and continue to look for that little girl in someone, somewhere, somehow. I wonder, was growing up the ultimate betrayal or the inevitable evolution of a soul destined for greater truths? In this relentless cycle of existence, I blink, and the universe blinks back. Question, do we grow up or do we grow apart from the innocence we once knew? Thank you.
A grand piano, wrapped in quilted pads by movers, tied up with canvas straps like classical music's birthday gift to the criminally insane, is gently nudged, without its legs, out an 8th-floor window on 62nd Street. It dangles slowly in April air from the neck of the mover's crane, chopping shiny black lacquer squares and dirty white crisscross patterns, hanging like the second to last note of a concerto played on the edge of the seat, the edge of tears, the edge of 8 stories up, going over. It's a piano being pushed out of a window and lowered down onto a flatbed truck. And I'm trying to teach math in the building across the street. Who can teach when there are such lessons to be learned? All the greatest common factors are being delivered by long-neck cranes or flatbed trucks, or come through everything, even air, like snow. See, snow falls for the first time every year. And every year my students rush to the window as if snow were more interesting than math, which, of course, it is. So please, let me teach like a Steinway, spinning slowly in April air, so almost falling, so hindering me, dangling from the neck of the mover's crane, so on the edge of losing everything. Let me teach like the first snow falling. Thank you.